Alright everybody, that is a 83 500 XC Husqvarna. That's Craig Lowry piloting that baby.
He'll be alright.
Right there is his son Anthony. Look at that pit crew shirt. Pure pro. Really helps out Dad though.
Yeah. Well, so at the start you're on a slant, so it's hard to get it started, especially a lefter.
Alright, something happens on the start here, Craig. What's up?
It doesn't want to start on the first kick, and I actually start rolling off my block, and I had to re-kick it a second time. And I left the line quite late.
Oh yeah, there you go. You fell off.
Yep, there goes the line. And I'm thinking I'm dead last or close to last.
But in the points, Jim Laird's out there, and he has been an unstoppable force trying to get past him. So what Craig didn't realize was that something happened. His bike didn't start right away like it usually does, and you got out ahead of him, didn't you?
Yeah, he was actually behind me, and I did not know at the time. I thought he was way up in front of me, so I thought I'm going to have to push it to try to catch it to make some points up.
I think I see Kevin, the Punisher Marshall, up in front up here.
Yeah, I was surprised when I seen he was that close to me. I figured he must have had a bad start too.
He's on that 200 again, man. He's a beast in the woods with that 200.
Yeah, we're sort of just freight training along here. We're catching other lines and everything, and it's just rough right now. The track was nice though, nice flowy track.
It always is down there. Is this the trail that is down closer to the field?
Yes.
Okay. And you're heading down in toward the sinkholes now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sinkholes are coming up.
There's one IT down.
Yeah. There's a few people having a little bit of issues here and there. In fact, I think Kevin was pushing a little bit hard here to try to get through some of the stuff, and I think he lost the flame on that 200.
Yeah, I think you're right. Looks like it just went out.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, that was easy, and I better push it because I knew for a fact that he's going to be tough coming back. He always is.
Now, I looked up this guy in front of Craig. I think this is 567 Bob Close. And Craig's racing the 50-plus intermediate class, and Bob's in the historic 200 intermediate class, so just has to get around him so he can make better ground. Look at that pass around that left tree.
Yeah, I thought I was going to smack the tree. It was one of those last minute hurry up and decide what I was going to do.
Everybody likes getting out to the sinkholes though. It's some close up racing. Get to see all your riders going by. It's a lot of fun.
It truly is. Some nice new sections down here. Running backwards was quite a change too.
I'm surprised nobody made a hotline right through there. Well, I guess they kind of did, but I don't know who.
That's Emily.
Oh, that's that. Yeah, that's Emily Reichert. He must have heard guys coming and wanted to get out of the way.
Yeah, we was catching going pretty good. Doesn't look as fast as what we was actually going.
Is this where you lost your front brake bolt?
Yes, I lost my bolt in my front brake on the lever. I don't know, it come loose and it popped out, so I had absolutely no brake for the 4th and 5th lap. And it was a little scary.
What lap was that? That you lost?
The fourth lap.
Oh, the last
and I was
lap.
actually going down over that hill when it popped out.
No, probably just as well. Do you remember how many minute laps were you guys making out there?
I'm trying to remember real quick here. About 12, 13 minute laps depending. I had a couple 11 minute there.
Back to these sinkholes.
It just depended on how much traffic you had to get through. The first couple laps were a little bit slower, but then it got faster as they went into the 3rd and 4th laps until I lost my front brakes.
So this is the section before the power line, right? When you're heading kind of snaking back up through to the back side of the power line?
Yes.
Okay.
When you're heading up through. It takes a little while to get up through here, and then you hit the going on up above the power line, and we'll work your way across the top.
Tell you what, it doesn't look like the weather could get any better. I mean, bluebird skies, the mud's perfect. Looks like you got tons of traction out there.
Yeah, it really did. Didn't have any really muddy sections at all.
I was in Myrtle Beach when this all went down, and I was watching the forecast, and there was one side of me that was like, you know, hoping them guys had a good race, but on the other hand, I was like regretting that I couldn't make it up there, and it was good to see this kind of footage out there. See, these guys all had a really good time. Well, we got ourselves a little bit of extra footage of Craig from behind. Jeremy Peace threw me some footage and said, "You got to see this guy on this freaking Husky 500." So he forwarded me this, and I wanted to include this clip through the sinkholes. Show some of Craig's magic out there.
This is actually the lap where I lost my front brake going down over the hill down here, because he thought I was purposely going sideways down the hill with the rear brake locked up, and I wasn't. I was just trying to get squared up so I could make it through the trees. Right here, yep.
Yep. And it looks like you power slided on purpose.
Yeah, but I didn't. I was trying to just hang on.
I bet a lot of guys passed right there. I mean, if you were behind somebody slow, that'd be a good passing opportunity when you hit that field like that. Just set them up.
Yeah, there was actually another line that developed if you went straight down over the hill.
Oh.
And I did hit it one time, and I paid for it. There's a stick that's broke off about halfway down. It actually whacked me in the shoulder pretty hard and tore my jersey a little bit.
Jeremy, I gotta say, you're no slouch. We watched your videos coming out through here, and you got it going on, man. Appreciate that video.
This is Joe Spade in front of us.
Is it Joe?
Yeah, that's Joe. I caught up to him, and I'm following him on that 200.
Oh yeah, he got this new IT 200, and he's looking pretty good out there.
Yeah, he was doing fine. He was doing great. I don't think he realized I was behind him, though.
No, I don't think so either.
I wasn't pushing it either. I just figured I'd let Joe go, and when I got a chance, I'd go around him.
Yep. I think Joe gets into a certain focus mode, and I get that same exact way where I'm just worried about how I'm going to set the next turn up, and you just kind of got to make your own pass.
Yeah, I was trying to set him up on this road. I knew this road was coming up, and I was going to try to power by him, but I didn't quite get the drive.
That would have been a good spot. I know how Kevin would have done it. Kevin would have been up beside him already.
Yeah, probably. Probably. He just does it out of nowhere, man. One minute you don't know where he's at, next minute he's by you. So I just waited my time. I figured I could get him on this straightaway here, this downhill.
You're looking good, Joe. Looking good.
Yep. I made a lot of passes on this road. I think some people are afraid to get down it a little bit faster.
Oh, it looks like the property owner right there and race sponsor, Brian Ashcraft.
Yes, it was.
On that big old 400 getting it.
Oh, yeah, he's amazing through there. And I think he just recognized another big bore behind him, because we got down out of here and he graciously just pulled over real quick and just left me go by him.
Yeah, Brian's real good that way.
Yep. It's like he already knows that I'm back there and he's just waiting for the time to get over, and I'm not pushing the issue. Brian's always good for getting out of the way. He never holds you up.
I think I like this section in reverse like this. It gives it a totally different feel.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
I mean, I kind of like the when you were going up through there and the roots were always in a certain way, but just the way it looks like the roots aren't as big a deal. Always lots of rocks though.
Yeah, there is. Yep, see, he just lets you go right on by.
Yep, race your own race.
Yeah, it really had a nice flow. That was a little tight in there, but not bad.
Kind of snaking back down over this hill, looks like.
Yeah. Now this little turn down here that we did last year was different because we come up over it, and this year we had to drop down over, and you had to really slow up for it to stay in the groove, because it was a nice 90-degree turn at the bottom. If you wasn't paying attention going too fast down in there, you ended up like that gentleman there.
You think he just missed the turn?
Yeah, I think he just down there a little hot and might have missed it. And he might have got into something that was down in there because there's all kinds of hidden obstacles in that grass. Now we're getting ready to get down and jump back up on the power line on the other side of the road.
Are you getting close to like the back side of the motocross track?
Yes, we're getting there now.
Okay.
Yeah, I caught up to a bunch of other bikes there, and I knew there was another bike behind me. I could hear another 4-stroke behind me, and I didn't know who it was, but I had an idea who it was. And my hunches played out right here. I was just trying to be patient on there with these guys because, you know, I didn't want to rush any of them. And you'll see here in a minute what the 4-stroke was that I heard. It was out of nowhere coming up here. Look here, there's a tire.
There is no trail there. By the way, Kevin, there's no trail there.
Yeah, he impressed me there on that pass.
I think you got him on this one, though. Oh, no.
No, he had me. He shut the door on me.
Oh, yeah.
He was going hard on this here. He was trying to figure every way of making.
I love when you see him, like, take a peek on one side, on the other side. You know he's looking at every little place he can get an advantage.
Yes, he was. It was fun racing with Kevin.
Oh, yeah. He's a blast.
Yeah.
All right, back out on the motocross track, right?
Yeah, we're back out on a small section of the track here, and I was kind of hoping to be able to use the power of this bike, and it helped. Being able to get some torque down.
He's got that inside line, though, going.
Yeah, there's a buddy of mine, Scott Day, newbie. He races a few races. He enjoys it. He just can't get out much. Kevin knows I'm back there.
He definitely knows you're back there.
Yeah. He's making that 200 go. I really didn't know if I was going to get around him.
He's not afraid to let that thing hang out a little bit.
Oh, no, not at all. He left the door open here a little bit, so I pushed it a little hard to get around him.
I guarantee he's not too far behind, though.
No, I could hear him back there. He was back there. I was actually expecting him to come back around me in this area right there.
You kind of wheelied up over these little doubles, didn't you?
Yeah, I just hit it up, sort of doubled him with the front wheel, made it a lot faster.
That bike doesn't even sound like you're cracking the throttle at all. Just you're big bore clutching it and just loping that thing over in second and third gear is what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's all I had to do with it. It has enough torque on it and stuff. You just have to roll on it. You push down a little bit, she'll go. It's definitely a different riding style. You don't have to constantly worry about the clutch with it. You can just sort of lug it through everything.
Yeah, that's how Dad's 360 was. I like that. Once you get, like you said, once you get used to riding it, it's a totally different ballgame.
Yes. I actually enjoy riding it a little bit better than my newer bike, my Millennium bike.
I think we caught a number on this, number 712.
Yeah.
There's no shortage of ITs out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a full line in front of us.
Stick around till the end, folks. You're going to see a nice monster wheelie. Craig tries to get around these guys in third gear and just gets a little too big a handful. We'll talk to you next race. There should be one more or two more coming up from Renlo Park Nationals, and talk to y'all a little bit later. Adios.